Al, you know what's good when these episodes start off with?
Recaps.
Recaps.
Yay! This one was actually a pretty useful recap.
Yeah, because it had been a good hot minute since we had last recorded.
Yep.
So it was like, oh, yes, this is what's happening in the world of Inuyasha.
Inuyasha.
Thanks, show,
Thank you.
for being nice to us. Anyways, hello, welcome to this week's episode of Jared Now Watch Inuyasha. This is episode number 40. I'm Jared, joined as always by Doc Allen Ladium.
Hello.
We are discussing Season 2, Episode 13, or Episode 40, entitled The Deadly Trap of Kagura, the Wind Sorceress. What a trap. That's deadly.
I mean, she'd set that up before. We're just now, seeing the conclusion of the trap.
True.
We start out with, Sango and Moroku just, mad.
Grr. Why do we have to deal with this?
Grr.
What's going on with this? So yeah, they're still split up from the end of last week's episode, where, like you said, Sango and Moroku are in the one of the buildings dealing with a Naraku puppet. Inuyasha is dealing with Koga being just dumb,
Yeah.
just angry, and the others are just standing there like, this seems bad.
Yep. Because we've got, Kirara and Shippo and Kagome all together just watching. Kagura's there, but we can't see her at first.
Yeah, she's just chilling for a while.
Those two show up and they're fighting Puppet Man, and then we have the main attraction here, which is Koga and Inuyasha fighting
And they do a lot of fighting.
a lot. Inuyasha's just like, all right, I'm done, man. Come on.
Yeah, there's a lot of basically Inuyasha trying to avoid Koga's attacks, just not trying to engage in fighting him, but Koga is just bound and determined to beat him up, and he's just like, all right, I guess we're doing this. Let's do the dang thing. And then Inuyasha gets his arm just shattered.
Yeah, he just shatters his right arm. It's what
he's
the
like,
heck?
oh crap. Oh no. I believe this is I think he starts fighting after he's Koga sends an attack towards Kagome and the others, and Kirara has to get him out of the way, and Inuyasha's like, dude, what are you doing? That was messed up. He's like, that was your fault for not taking the attack, clearly.
Yeah.
And then Inuyasha's like, all right, we're done here.
That's when Inuyasha really starts fighting back, because that almost hit Kagome, and he's like, no.
Except, like we said, the fight doesn't go his way. He gets his arm broken, and then just
immediately
a huge shot into the abdomen, and just drives him into the ground, and he's just incapacitated for a good while, and he's just like, ugh.
It's like a crater that he's punched down into. I will say that MVP for this episode, Kirara.
Agreed.
Kirara saves Kagome twice, I think.
Yes.
And then Kagome is able to help in the fight because of Kirara. What a good helper.
It's true.
A good helper.
So after Koga thinks he defeats Inuyasha, he's like, yay, I did it. And then Kagura shows up and is like, hey, good job. By the way, I'm the one who did all this, you fool.
Also, you're poisoned, you're gonna die. Have fun.
Yep. So Koga's just like, oh, wow. Oh, no. Oh, no. The short of my arm is a decoy. It's not real. It's just poison. Oh, no. Oh,
I'm paralyzed. Oh, no.
Oh, no. I'm just going to take an attack head on. Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Kagome shoots an arrow at Kagura, but a bunch of Koga's men just meat shield their way up and ward off the attack. And Kagura's like, oh, hey, I guess you have those. Shisha!
Once
again, Kirara saves Kagome by just being like, I'm just going to make sure you don't fall. And Kagura's like, all right, I'm going to attack you again. But then Inuyasha's like, hey, I'm not dead yet. You smell like Naraku, and I don't like that guy, so I'm going to beat the crap out of you. Oh, God, I only have one arm that works. This sucks. Either way, I'm still going to do it. Whatever.
Everything hurts.
Kagura was just like, yeah, whatever, dude. You are beat the crap. I'm going to just beat the tar out of you, whatever. Inuyasha tries to like defend himself, but she's like, I have the wind in my power. Ho, 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 ho. I can't do anything.
She's a wind sorceress.
Well, yes, that is true. Kagome shoots another arrow but misses, and Kagura's like, oh, what a dummy. She can't shoot right. And then Inuyasha notices that like it's doing something to the wind, so he's like, hey, shoot an arrow at me. And she's like, huh?
Don't ask questions. Just
Don't ask
shoot
questions,
me.
just do it. And she's like, all right, I guess I'll do it.
Woo!
So she does it, and like it destroys the wind around him, and then the other arrow destroys the wind around Kagura. So he's able to kind of gain the advantage back.
Kagura's like, hell, you're dumb. I can still make more wind, you idiot.
Yeah, he uses the wind scar.
Yes, the wind scar.
And is able to
Make
damage her,
topless.
essentially make her topless, and then that's it. She's able to get away. He's like, yeah, I couldn't really do much because I only had one arm, so that's on me. Sorry.
I tried.
And then inside the castle, Songo and Moroku take care of the puppet by Moroku bonking it and Songo cutting it down.
I love that he just bonked it with his staff.
Mm-hmm.
Moroku, like, couldn't you have done something else besides just bonk it?
No, that's all he can.
He can
Bonk.
he can bonk and suck, and that's it.
Yes, it's the bonk distraction.
Mm-hmm.
So the whole castle area disappears as well because it was an illusion.
Illusion.
And then Inuyasha joins back up with everyone. He's like, "Yeah, hurt. Oh, if I was at full strength, I could have done this, but with only one arm, can't really do much just in that state. So
It's
my
also
bad."
interesting. Like, Sango and Moroku come to him and are like, "Dude, are you injured?" And he's like, "Yeah, got him."
I'm okay.
Um,
His arm's just dangling and just like a big hole in his chest.
but then Kagome's like, "Oh, I gotta go check out Koga." And I'm like, this isn't even addressed at any point that she goes to do this. Like,
I mean, to be fair, at least it feels like we were kind of over all the drama from like the last couple of episodes. So
we're
like
not.
Inuyasha, well, for now at least.
For now, yes.
Inuyasha's kind of just like, yeah, whatever. I'm not gonna get mad about this. I'm too beat up to get mad.
I think that's probably it. He's just way too beat up to be mad.
But also, he's supposed to cut his arm off.
Yeah, he's like, "Oh, cool. You got a poison arm? I could just, cut that off."
I mean, to be fair, that is a viable option
It
in
is.
this scenario. It's like
It
he's not
is.
just being a jerk about it. He's like, look, I can stop that poison from spreading if I just lop your arm off. I mean, that is a way we could do this. And Kagome's like, no, we can't. We gotta do something else. Shippo's just like, hey, what if you use your arrow and break the shard? And she's like, stabs him in the wound, and it's like, bloop, and then everything's fine.
Yep.
And then I guess they just leave him.
Yeah.
Because, like, dust happens, and then they're like, he's like, by myself. I hate Naraku now. Grr. Inuyasha takes a nap on Kirara because he's very tired and hurt. And then the rest of the group's like, yo, did you see that spider scar on Kagura's back? That's real weird. That seems real interesting. I mean, that's the same thing that Naraku has. Real weird.
Is this the point where we get the recap on why everybody on the team wants to fight Naraku? Because that was
Yes.
weird.
So, like, there's basically a big recap of, like, all right, everybody hates Naraku, and here's why.
Here's our motive here.
Yeah.
Like, why did we get that? We already
I mean,
know.
Koga's added to the list, so we have to go back and recap everyone else's beef with him. So we have a full accountability of beef. Full plate of beef to serve.
I bet Inuyasha would have really liked cutting off his arm.
Oh, he definitely would have. He would have been very happy with that. We end the episode with Kagura going back to Naraku and be like, yo, you kind of deceived me there. That was real messed up. You didn't tell me about the power of Inuyasha's sword and everything. And Naraku's like, heh heh heh, well, you're alive, so I guess it's not too bad. Heh heh heh.
She
Also, don't
attacks him
try
and
to
gets the
attack me
boob
because I
out.
have your heart in my hand.
Da-ba-ba-ba-bum.
You're a part of me, or once was a part of me. Glad we're getting biblical here.
Yep. But again, with the out.
Yes. Everyone gets the out in this episode.
Because hers are out, not here, but after she gets
Earlier.
hit by the wind
Yeah,
scar.
and then she attacks him and is like, his top just gets torn up and he's like, hey, what's up?
Hey.
Look at my scar. You want to know how I got this scar?
Oh my god. It's when I was not a mummy.
Oh, man. But yeah, that's how our episode wraps up.
We see a heart.
No pun intended. It's a mummy joke for you.
Oh, I was like, Is it because of the fact that we saw boobs all the time,
No,
or
mummy joke.
mummy joke? Right, right.
Me and one of my friends used to have a joke when another one of our friends was really into True Blood. It was one of the vampire shows that was real popular at the time. And we would just be like, "Yeah, we're getting real into this show called Wrapped Up. It's about mummies. It's real interesting."
Oh my god.
Anyways, we have one difference from the manga.
All right, hit me.
It says, in the anime, the scene with Kagura, scene after Kagura was attacked by Windscar is slightly altered to remove nudity, with Kagura immediately fleeing in the middle of the attack once her kimono started to get torn apart by the Windscar. Thus, she didn't receive the full damage from the attack, compared to the manga in which she only fled after she was injured after the attack and her kimono's top was torn. So apparently, she's just full out in the manga.
Yeah. What? Wow.
There
Because
you
it was
go.
like they didn't really remove nudity. You still see like side boob and stuff.
I mean, side boob's not nudity.
I mean, she's still pretty half topless.
Yes, but they're like, there's no nip.
Nah.
No nips here. Except for Naraku, he has nips out.
He would if he had nips.
I don't remember if he had nips.
He didn't.
Well, there you go. No nips for him.
It's full on anime style where men get no nipples.
It's true. Well, regardless, that's going to do it for this episode. Next time, we will be discussing episode number 41, entitled Kagura's Dance in Kana's Mirror, where we're going to do a little dance and look ourselves in the mirror.
And Moroku's going to be a perv.
Oh, for sure. That's for true, and that's for true.
Yep.
So regardless, if you would like more from us, head on over to seasonalanimecheckup.com or sac.cool, where you can find past episodes of this podcast and other podcasts like Seasonal Anime Checkup OVA. You can also find columns and reviews on the site as well. If you'd like more from Anladium, go to anladium.com. She's got columns and reviews. You can follow us on Twitter and TikTok at Anime Checkup. You can buy our books, One Shining Moment, A Critical Analysis of Love, Life, Sunshine, and Hot Tubs and Pac-Man on Amazon.com. So join us next time when everyone gets mad at Moroku.
Mm-hmm.